Now, the point I'm making is countries should constantly be geosensitive, whether they are in Africa or they are in. But why will Burkina Faso support? Burkina Faso supports because, oppose rather, they've signed a nuclear agreement for nuclear power with Iran. So definitely you expect them to oppose. So these decisions are not decisions which are just taken just because there is a bomb. And that's why I'm talking about. This happened a day before the bombing, not after the bombing. So as a country, we should be consciously geosensitive in every decision that we take. And that affects us in how, and that's a point where we're talking about. Let's look at another example of conflict. I mean, China-US tariff. China-US tariff is not a war, but it's a conflict nevertheless. I mean, we have 10%, if my memory serves me right. But in a geosensitive country, we should be discussing how do we position our trade relationships. Remember that we have AFTA, and remember we have AGOA. And these things affect us. It affects the number of entities who are going to continue exporting. AGOA expires in September. I don't know the policy the Ministry of Trade is working on, but the last time I checked, AGOA for the rest of Africa had dropped from about 24 billion to 11 billion. Our trade from Africa to China has increased to about 270 billion, with Ghana to about 11 billion. China is looking for about 200 billion worth of organic foods. So in making decisions on trade, are we sensitive to an 11 billion potential export or a $200 billion potential export, or we are sensitive to chasing AGOA? I'm not saying we can't have both.